This bike behind me is the fastest I've ever reviewed on this channel. We've unboxed the K6 Mini, the Pro, and now we're looking at the K6 Max. There are so many new features to check out, so let's get this thing out of the box. This bike is from Hikeep, and we got the K6S Panther. This is the best packaging I've seen so far. And it looks like we got a whole box here this time, so we'll open that up later. This bike cost $1,100 off of the Hikeep website. In this video, I'm putting this thing together, and we're checking out all of the new technology that this brand has to offer. Look at the size of these tires. These are the beefiest knobs I've seen on a bike this price. It's fully out of the packaging, and this thing looks sick. We got silver forks. We got a bunch of new stuff to check out on the handlebars. But before we put anything together, we gotta see what's in this box. No way. This is way nicer than those toolkits. And it looks like Wasabi's workplace from Big Hero 6. They got us with pedals, screwdriver, wrenches, Allen keys, 2 keys, and we'll talk about what these things are later. Yeah, it doesn't end there. We got a huge manual. We got our foot pump, and it even comes with a PSI gauge on it. Got our charger, and this is my favorite front headlight. Last up are these zip ties, which go with our front plate. And it doesn't stop there because the bike even comes with its own storage pouch. This is the upgraded size, and you can fit anything in here. What? No way. The bike comes with a phone mount and its own lock. This is everything you need for a bike. We also got a front fender, rear fender, and a mud guard. Lastly, here's the seat. This is the same upgraded seat that we got on the Soli X8. It's a squishy half seat, and I really liked it a lot. We got our toolkit right here, so let's start throwing on these handlebars. They added a swivel on the end of these Allen keys, and it'll make assembling this so much easier. Handlebars are done, so let's throw on our front light. The front light is on, and it holds all of the wires for you. I got the bike flipped over, so let's throw on that front tire. And there we go. Now it's time for the fenders. All 3 of them are on, and this one's screwed on right underneath the seat. Front plate, pedals, front pouch, phone mount, and we're done. The tires are pumped up and the battery is charged, so it's time to take a closer look at the K6 Max. Earlier, I mentioned this card that comes in the toolbox. This is actually an NFC card that turns on the display. After the display is turned on, it automatically goes into parking mode. The throttle will not move the bike. To actually unlock it, you press the card on the screen, then the bike is completely unlocked. Scanning this QR code will bring you to one of my favorite features on this bike, which is the bike's own app. Open the app up and it'll take you to the vehicle section. Make sure the bike is on and click add vehicle. Bluetooth will automatically connect them, so you just select your bike. Once they're connected, you can see everything from your trip, battery percentage, and even total mileage on the bike. The app even lets you control the bike from your phone by switching pedal assist modes and both locking and unlocking your bike. At the bottom, you have an option to start a ride where the bike has its own navigation system. On the Discover page, you can find thousands of other Hikeep riders and interact with the community by making your own profile. You can also find their store page where you can buy any of the Hikeep models. The app is truly endless, and you can find any maintenance video and buy cool accessories. That's everything you need to know about the app. Now, taking a look at the performance, Hikeep definitely upgraded their game. The battery is now a 52 volt 40 amp hour capacity, which is the strongest and largest we've seen from them so far. That battery is pushing our new rear hub motor, which is a 1500 watt output, peaking at 3 kilowatts. There is some insane power coming out of this thing, and I can't wait to see how it performs on the road. But this here is the K6 Mini, which is basically the baby brother. Look at that difference. This is the first model released in the K6 category, and there were so many improvements done. These tiny 16-inch tires got upgraded to these beefy 20-inch tires. The battery nearly doubled in size to the point where it uses straps to stay in place. The mudguard was shortened, and they added a rear fender, which makes the bike look so much nicer. They switched from the classic leather seat to a sporty style half seat that has a lot more grip. The mini storage pouch got upgraded to a full-size case. The handlebar switched to a straight, and everything on them was improved. The grips won't even need to be upgraded. The throttle has a bit more snap to it, and the display needs no explanation compared to this. One of the biggest differences that's going to play a huge role in riding experience is Hikeep's brand new hydraulic brakes. Real oil, which will help these beefy brakes stop so easy. Something that really helps with the design is all of the stickers. The decals really bring the bike together and stick to Hikeep's theme. No more talking about the bike, let's get this thing on the road. We got bro on the K6 Max. I'll be riding the K6 Mini. All right, let's race. 3, 2, 1, go. Oh shoot. Yo. Alright, yo, you just smoked me, bro. How'd that feel, bro?
Felt pretty good. It was really smooth, honestly. And the brakes, they stopped really nicely at the end there.
Did that feel like double the power?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Damn, okay. That is not what I was expecting. Super fast off the start for a hub motor. We're flying. I'm about to catch this car. I gotta slow down. And wow, the hydraulic brakes are such an improvement. There wasn't anything wrong with Hikeep's mechanical ones, because I like those too. It's just that all mechanical brakes have a bit of a squeak when you stop, but I didn't hear anything going down that hill. This bike sounds like a spaceship. Most of the noise is coming from the knobs on the tires, because this is definitely designed for the dirt, but I like them. They're so wide. I think they might be the fattest tires I've ever owned. Having that size on both tires is going to help so much on off-road trails. I think the only downside could be the height of the overall bike. If you're a shorter rider, you could have trouble fitting on this because it is designed for people 5'5" to well over 6 foot. But I think it's perfect size for me at 5'9". Oh, this road is torn up. They're about to pave it, so it looks like gravel right now. We'll see how it affects the bike. But for now, let's do a top speed run because I'm curious to see what we can get. Yo, we just hit 36, and I felt a little push after we got there, so I think it might even be able to go faster. The website claimed 35, so they're definitely not lying. I'm confident that was 36, and I'll take out the speed tracker to see if it's legit. If you don't like miles per hour, you can change it to kilometers on the app, which is pretty cool. Okay, there should be another hill coming up around here, so we gotta fact check this display. I'm gonna be honest, it feels so much faster than 36. Like, any more than that is just so sketchy, especially on this road right now. Alright, here we go. It's accurate so far. 37! My phone said 37 and the bike said 36 there. So Hikeep, you're not lying about your stats. So many other companies just rig their displays, say that it goes faster than it actually does, which is annoying, and it's nice to see that they're accurate. Now, what would an electric dirt bike review be without some off-roading? Right through the mud. Okay, this is smooth. It's not slipping at all. It's because of those knobs, like I said. New England woods are tough for riding. There's just so many roots and rocks everywhere, but we're able to float around 18 to 20 miles per hour in here pretty easily. I rode the Tudio here before, and that's supposed to handle this super well, but it sucked. I had to stay under 10 miles per hour because it felt too bumpy, but we're cruising over everything right now. Another interesting thing I just noticed is that I don't hear any rattling. There's always a fender or a loose bolt that gets loud, but I'm not sure if they designed the Max that good or if I just assembled it perfectly. Putting this bike together and every other model from Hikeep takes less than 2 hours by myself when I'm filming the entire thing, and filming really slows you down. If you're assembling one of these at home, I wouldn't be surprised if you did it in less than 30 minutes. It's great because you don't need to buy any tools or get help from a bike shop. They give you everything you need. Since this video is unboxing and review, I will be making a follow-up where I'll do an entire start-to-finish range test along with performance testing. I'm worried that the range test will take the entire day because we have double the capacity as last time when we got 30 miles. 40 amp hours blows everything out of the park, and it's bigger than a Suron's, which is 3 times the price. Not only does this bike have the range, but it's currently the cheapest off-road bike with a 52-volt battery that I'm aware of. This model is definitely separated from its competitors because of the combination of the price and value. People easily spend $1,000 on a few upgrades for their bikes, but you're getting an entire fully upgraded bike for that money they're throwing away. Another risk is police impounding your bike, and they are 100% catching on to the E-Moto style look. The Max has pedals, which you would never actually need, and it looks great for going undercover. Since it's a hub motor, you won't be attracting attention like belt or chain-driven motors, which have been getting people into trouble way more. One Karen doesn't like the noise, calls the cops, and you're screwed. It's the main reason why I never ride the Tudio. The chain got rusty, and it sounds like a chainsaw whenever I take it out. The K6 Max only weighs 95 pounds, and it's double the size of the Tudio, which is 110 pounds. That alone can tell you how well the frame is designed.
Lighter is better when it comes to off-road and having a more agile feel, but at the same time, it's got enough weight to handle 40 miles per hour. If I were to go that fast on any other bike in a $1,000 budget, I would feel scared and it would be pretty dangerous. It's hard to describe the feeling of how capable this bike feels going that fast. Everything feels very secure and smooth, and you still have that feeling of comfort knowing you can rely on the brakes. As soon as you squeeze the lever, the rear light turns red and lets the person behind you know you're stopping, just like a real car. When you turn on your front light, it also keeps the light on in the back the entire time, which adds to the safety and makes this completely rideable at night. I can definitely see this bike being used as a way to commute as well. It's got enough range to get you anywhere in a city, and it's so fun to ride. The position of the handlebars are low, which makes your riding position lean forward, not only helping with wind resistance, but it makes it feel more like a motorcycle. And to be honest, it looks like one too. Those are my initial thoughts and my reaction to the Hikeep K6 MAX. This was a solid performing bike and went way over my expectations. I will be making a part 2 video with more testing, so don't forget to check that out. If you want to help support this channel and let even more people see this video, make sure to hit that hype button. Thanks for watching and see you in the next video.